besides being two great former NBA basketball players. Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson are two very powerful men who have made a huge fortune during their lives. But have you ever stopped to wonder which of the two has the more luxurious lifestyle? In this video, you will watch a fierce battle between Michael Jordan versus Magic Johnson. So let's go to fight. Before we get started, I challenge you. You have to click on subscribe and activate notifications, check the option all. But you have to do that in less than 5 seconds. You got it? And if you can, write in the comments #allaboutSubscribe. Alright, let's get started. Round 1. Most famous mansion. Both NBA stars have lived in several mansions during their careers, but who owned the most expensive and luxurious property? Magic Johnson, for example, once owned a traditional modern-style mansion in the Bel Air neighborhood of Los Angeles, California. Built in 1981, the three-story mansion has more than 10,000 square feet of living space, featuring wide plank floors, rooms surrounded by French windows, and a host of other amenities to enjoy. The foyer features a grand staircase, while the living room has seating aligned to a table in the center, and the dining environment exudes sophistication. There is also a family room with a fireplace and a kitchen with marble countertops, a chef's island, and modern appliances for preparing meals, as well as a coffee space, where glass doors open to the backyard. The mansion has a total of 6 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms built in different styles to suit the residents. The master suite, for example, features a sitting area with a fireplace and a private contemporary-style bathroom. The home also includes other amenities such as a wet bar, game room for entertaining, indoor basketball court, well-equipped gym, 3-car garage, and laundry room with large tanks, not to mention that the last owner made several renovations to the residence to add other luxury finishes, state-of-the-art furniture, marble tiles in the bathrooms, custom cabinets in the kitchen, and other Spanish design elements. On the outside, the mansion is situated on a 0.55-acre lot in a more private area of the region, providing plenty of privacy for living. The grounds have a beautiful lawn with wooded gardens, which not only create a pleasant atmosphere but are great for outdoor entertaining and recreation. There is also a large swimming pool with an integrated spa, as well as seating areas on a tiled patio, where a dining area is also located. It is safe to say that this residence offered a host of luxuries for Magic Johnson to live in with his family in all sophistication and comfort. And according to media reports, the former athlete lived there until the 1990s, and the house was last listed in 2022 for a reported $14.5 million. Michael Jordan is not far behind. He owns a luxurious mansion of almost 7 acres in Highland Park near Chicago, Illinois. Right at the entrance, with the number 23 on the gates, you can see that the house belongs to the basketball star. Entering the front door of the residence, we find a large living room superbly decorated with classic and sophisticated furniture. But what is most striking about this room are the huge window openings overlooking nature. The interior of the house is very spacious, having around 5,200 square meters, divided into 9 rooms. It is known that the NBA legend built the property entirely from scratch over 4 years, finishing construction in 1995. And that is why the property was customized to Jordan's tastes, with rooms that meet his needs, such as wine cellar for storing wines, golf course, game room, gourmet chef's kitchen, complete fitness center, cigar room, among many other things. In addition, of course, to having an outdoor basketball court and another fully covered, something that could not be missing in a residence built by Michael Jordan himself. But it seems that the fact that the mansion was custom built by the star is not enough to attract buyers. This is because he has been trying to sell it for almost a decade and has not been successful. To get an idea, in 2012 the mansion was advertised for around $29 million, but in 2015 he decided to give it a super discount, bringing it down to $14.8 million. And because the properties are valued at a very similar price, we will consider this round a draw. Point for both of them. Round 2. Cars. Being two of the most successful former athletes in the world, they have owned beautiful cars during their careers, but which one of them had the most luxurious collection? Magic Johnson. for example, has owned cars such as $17,000 Jeep Wrangler, $24,000 1979 Mercedes-Benz SL 450, $34,000 Pontiac Firebird, $40,000 Ford Escape Hybrid, $50,000 Chevrolet Corvette, $55,000 Lincoln Navigator, $70,000 GMC Yukon, $100,000 Lexus LC 500. One of the most expensive vehicles he owns is a Cadillac Escalade, a car capable of offering a lot of comfort and safety for all passengers. And to get a sense of price, Magic Johnson's model is valued at around $105,000. The former player has also been seen with a Bentley Bentayga, a super luxurious SUV, capable of offering a lot of refinement and comfort for all passengers. And maybe that is why the latest models cost upwards of $180,000. Another car he owns is a Bentley Continental GT, a sophisticated car from the renowned luxury car brand Bentley. The interior of the vehicle has a first-class finish and, of course, is equipped with a very powerful engine. And it is no wonder that this car can cost upwards of $250,000. To raise the price even higher, Magic Johnson has been clicked a few times driving his Rolls-Royce Phantom Drophead Coupe, a stunning convertible car made for real tycoons. The interior of the car is superbly finished, which is to be expected when it comes to a car like this. And to enjoy all this luxury, depending on the year, it may be necessary to invest the princely sum of $550,000. Michael Jordan, for his part, has been seen with cars such as $30,000 Corvette C4, $35,000 Aston Martin DB7, $40,000 Corvette C5, $45,000 Cadillac XLRV, $50,000 Mercedes-Benz SL 55 AMG, $70,000 Land Rover Range Rover, $140,000 Porsche 930 Turbo Cabriolet, $200,000 Mercedes-Benz S600 Lancer, $210,000 Porsche 911 Turbo S, $220,000 Ferrari 512 TR, $250,000 Ferrari 550 Maranello, $265,000 Bentley Continental GT, $300,000 Ferrari 599 GTB Fiorano, $330,000 Porsche 993 Turbo S, and even McLaren Mercedes SLR 722, a beautiful sporty design convertible that once belonged to Michael Jordan, is being auctioned for almost $700,000. But it is speculated that his most expensive vehicle is a Bugatti Veyron that he bought after he retired. It is a supercar equipped with a 1,000 horsepower engine, which is capable of a top speed of 250 miles per hour, and in its most complete version can cost as much as $1.9 million. And since Michael Jordan has a more luxurious car collection, he easily wins this round. Score 1 for him. Round 3. Jet. Both tycoons have jets at their disposal at all times, but which one of them has the most luxurious aircraft? Magic Johnson, for example, owns a Gulfstream III jet, a medium-sized business aircraft. The interior of the aircraft is very comfortable and can carry up to 19 passengers depending on the configuration chosen. And to enjoy this luxury, it may be necessary to spend around $3 million. Michael Jordan, on the other hand, owns a Gulfstream G550, a sophisticated twin-engine executive jet of medium size, high performance, and intercontinental range. The interior of the jet is very comfortable and luxurious and can hold up to 19 passengers depending on the configuration adopted. And because he is a super stylish man, he decided to customize his aircraft to match his personality and leave it to his taste. And to have this modern aircraft, it is necessary to invest a lot of money. It is estimated that it cost around $62 million. And for the fact that Jordan owns a more luxurious aircraft, he wins this round by far. Point to him. Round 4. Exaggerated luxuries. Both tycoons have more than enough money to enjoy a lot of luxury, but which of them has the most exaggerated spending? Michael Jordan, for example, likes to spend his money on watches, having been seen with several models, such as $30,000 Rolex Skydweller, $72,000 Roger Dubuis Excalibur Spider Pirelli, $90,000 Lang & Son Datograph, $140,000 yellow gold Rolex GMT Master, $145,000 Urwerk UR202, $167,000 Urwerk UR210 Royal Hawk, $170,000 RM032 Diver Flyback Chronograph, $200,000 Rolex Daytona Platona, $250,000 Rolex Daytona with the black dial, $1.25 million Ulysses Nardin Royal Blue Mystery Tourbillon. In his spare time, the basketball star enjoys cruising around on beautiful super luxurious yachts. The most luxurious vessel he has ever seen was the Super Yacht Joy, a gigantic 230-foot-long vessel built to the highest quality standards, capable of offering everything imaginable. Inside there are 7 cabins, able to accommodate up to 12 people, offering maximum comfort for all on board. To entertain himself during the trips, there are a series of environments that Michael Jordan must enjoy a lot, such as a complete gym so he can keep his physical shape, a beautiful pool with a whirlpool, and of course, even a basketball hoop that certainly couldn't be missing. With all this, there's no doubt that this boat can meet the needs of the NBA star, but to enjoy all this luxury is necessary to spend a good amount of money. To have an idea, just to rent it for a week it is necessary to pay about $811,000. Magic Johnson also likes to enjoy a lot of luxury and refinement. During his vacation in 2021, for example, he was spotted with his wife and famous friends on a vessel known as Aquila, one of the most expensive and stunning yachts in the world. The mega yacht is about 280 feet long, with more than enough space to house all the luxury and refinement one can imagine. To serve the crew members who go on board, there is a team of staff always available to provide an excellent experience for those who go on board. The interior of the ship is stunning, able to offer more comfort than a luxury hotel. In all, the yacht is equipped with 7 suites that can accommodate up to 12 passengers in great comfort. As it was reported in the media, Magic Johnson and some famous friends decided to take a trip to Italy aboard this super yacht. Observing the posts of the former player on social networks, it is possible to see how comfortable and fun this trip seems to have been. The yacht that the celebrity stayed on is so grand that when it was launched in 2010, it was considered the largest yacht ever built in the United States. And to get an idea of the price, the vessel is valued at around $150 million, but Magic Johnson and his friends decided to rent it by paying over $1 million for just 1 week. And because the two athletes enjoy very similar luxuries, we will consider this round a draw. Point for both of them. Round 5. Business. Both basketball stars became big businessmen after retiring, but which of them stands out more in the business world? Magic Johnson, for example, owns Magic Johnson Enterprises, a conglomerate that operates with the former player's investments, mainly in real estate ventures in the United States, such as Sodexo Magic. Another business Magic Johnson has owned is a franchise chain with more than 100 Starbucks coffee shops in the US, and he even served on the company's board of directors for a few years. The ex-player's investments don't stop there. He has already been involved with TGI Fridays, a chain of typical American restaurants. In the world of sports, Magic Johnson has partnerships with teams from many different sports, such as the Los Angeles Dodgers baseball team, the Los Angeles Football Club soccer team, the esports team Team Liquid. He also owned 5% of the Los Angeles Lakers, one of the biggest teams in the NBA, where he built his career. In the multimedia sector, he has owned the Magic Johnson Theaters and currently owns Aspire TV, a television network that provides African-American content. He also owns stakes in several other media companies, such as his radio station like WBLS. In addition to all these ventures, he also owns the financial services company Equitrust Financial Services and a private equity fund. Michael Jordan, for his part, is not far behind. One of his biggest investments was in the Charlotte Hornets, a professional basketball team that competes in the NBA. In addition, he also invests in several other businesses, such as the NASCAR racing team called 23XI Racing, the Major League Baseball team Miami Marlins, the sports betting company DraftKings, among many other businesses, such as fancy restaurants, golf courses, and even car dealerships that bear his name. And we can't forget all the income he makes from advertising, being considered one of the most marketable sports figures in history. He has earned tens of millions of dollars being the spokesman for the biggest brands in the world, such as Nike, Coca-Cola, Chevrolet, Gatorade, McDonald's, and many others. And because both athletes have very similar investments, we will consider this round a draw. Point for both. Round 6. Net worth. Both basketball legends own a huge fortune, but which one of them has the biggest net worth? Magic Johnson, for example, at the height of his career was considered the highest paid player in the NBA, earning $5 million per season. And although this is a huge amount of money, it is a small amount compared to the amount of money he earns today, because Magic Johnson earned much more money off the court than actually playing. To get an idea of his earnings, just by selling his 5% of the Los Angeles Lakers in 2010, it is speculated that he made about $50 million. As for his former Starbucks chain, Magic Johnson also made a huge amount of money in the last decade, as he sold it for about $75 million. And according to some sources, his investment company Magic Johnson Enterprise has estimated stakes of $1 billion, the same amount that his team Los Angeles Football Club currently owns. But because he is not the sole owner, his net worth is not all of this. And although no one knows the exact amount of Magic Johnson's fortune, some sources estimate that his net worth is currently around $620 million. Michael Jordan, on the other hand, has managed to stand out even more. To get an idea of values, it is estimated that during his career as an athlete, he received around $90 million over 16 seasons of playing. A very small amount compared to the size of his current fortune, because Michael Jordan also made much more money off the court than he did playing. Due to his enormous influence, Jordan is well known for the products that bear his name, being considered one of the best-selling athletes in history. The partnership made with Nike, for example, has paid off for the company. In 1984, Nike created Jordan's signature shoe, called the Air Jordan. It was so successful that the demand for the shoes brought even a wave of shoe thefts at the time. Today, Jordan's product line continues to do very well. It is estimated that Jordan's products at Nike make about $3 billion a year. And this certainly explains the value of his $1 million contract, which is around $100 million per year. A figure that puts him among the highest paid athletes in the world, but with the difference that he retired decades ago. When it comes to the highest paid athletes of all time, Michael Jordan leads the ranking, ahead of names like Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. And it is no wonder that according to Forbes magazine, Jordan became the first billionaire player in NBA history, with a net worth of $1.6 billion. And because he owns a much larger fortune, Michael Jordan easily wins this round. Point to him. At the end of this fight, we had 3 points for Magic Johnson against 6 points for Michael Jordan, and he was the winner of this battle. But if you believe that there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, right here below your best justification. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, Dios to satisfy your curiosity.